Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to serve volleyball, but first I'm going to start off with a question. So, what's the speed limit on an interstate in Illinois? Does anybody know?
70.
60, yeah, 70. Alright, well, I'm going to show you this video and we'll see what you think. Maybe?
Can you pause the time?
Sorry. It's working, it's thinking on here. It's not okay. Sorry.
It's not your fault. Every speed course. I'm not putting the whole together to have a set speaker and set computers and not continually set.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to restart.
Are you still taping?
Should I stop?
No, I just keep it going.
You still got the videotape.
Yeah, just keep it. What's that?
I think it's
Still
funny.
videotape once when we're fixing the computer.
Alright,
We
so.
get the whole video now.
You should wait till there's a video.
Holy Jesus.
Alright, so this is. We're gonna start again. Okay. So this is a guy named Ivan Zaitsev, and he plays for the Italian national team. And this is a video from the 2016 Rio Olympics.
You from Italy?
Yeah. So they're gonna show it in slow-mo. Alright, so that ball actually hit the net and still was going 79 miles an hour. And it knocked the guy over. So, you know, he's serving it pretty hard. So, he served at 79 miles an hour, which is 9 miles over the speed limit, 9 miles faster than you're supposed to drive on an interstate in Illinois. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so actually another fact about that is the International Volleyball Federation had to let air out of the ball in the men's league because guys were getting hit so hard in the face and their noses were breaking and things like that. So that's just a fun fact, and that's why the ball is softer too. Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to float serve a volleyball, but I'm also going to tell you a little bit about the history of volleyball and serving in volleyball and some of the serving rules. So I've been playing volleyball for about 10 years. I played 3 years of club at Primetime Volleyball Club in Champaign. I assisted at a grade school that I went to for 4 years in high school, and I play here at Concordia, and I hope to become a coach someday. So as you can tell, volleyball is a really big part of my life. To start off, I'm going to give you a little bit of history about the game and some of its weird rules for serving. So volleyball was invented in 1895 by William Morgan in Holyoke, Massachusetts, and Holyoke is referred to as the birthplace of volleyball. It was played at the Holyoke YMCA to start off with, and businessmen like to play it in order to relax and have fun. Now there are a whole bunch of serving rule changes, but these are a lot of the main ones. So starting off originally in 1895, a missed serve could be helped over the net. So you know when you're playing and you're like joking around and you miss it and your friend hits it over, that used to be a rule. You could do that. And also you could get a second chance if you missed your serve. Volleyball also used to have innings like baseball. So each team would get 3 serves, and then the other team would get 3 serves, and then that was 1 inning, and you'd play 9 innings. But they got rid of that in 1900 by giving the ball to the side that won the point, which is kind of like what we have today. In 1912, players had to rotate, so before you could just serve, you could have one person serve the whole time. But then in 1912, they changed the rule that every person had to serve. Then nothing really exciting happened until 1984, when blocking and attacking a serve became illegal. So before that, you could stand up there and block a serve if you wanted, or attack it. Then in 1999, this was a big change, rally scoring came into play. So that's the way we play it today, where every time the ball is served, someone gets a point. Before that, only the team that was serving would get a point. So let's say I served it and I got an ace, I would get a point. But if I served it and the other team won the rally, they wouldn't get a point, they would just get the ball. Then in 1999, the libero, which is the player in the opposite color jersey, if you've ever seen a higher level volleyball match, they were officially added to the roster. You could have one, but they were unable to serve. And they're still unable to serve in international matches. But in 2004, high school, junior, and college volleyball allowed them to serve. All right, so now I'm going to get into the actual serving sets. So I can't serve like Yvonne Zaitsev can yet. I'm working maybe next year. But this is just a quick flow serve. So I'm right-handed, so I'm going to do everything right-handed. But if you're left-handed, just do the opposite. So the first thing you're going to do, I don't know if you have a routine, a serving routine, then you do that. My serving routine is, I don't know why I do this, I guess it just feels right. I put my left hand in the air, bounce it 3 times, and then spin it onto my right hand, or onto my left hand, and then put my right hand up in the air. So the first thing you're going to do is hold the ball out in front of you in your left hand. And you want to hold it in front of your right shoulder. Then you're going to toss the ball about 3 feet up in the air. The ceilings are a little low in here, so I'm not going to do it as high as I normally do it. Toss it about 3 feet up in the air in front of your right shoulder. And the toss is a major key. Like, if you have a bad toss, it's not going to work. And you want to toss the ball in front of you so you can move into it with momentum. Then, at the same time as you toss, you're going to take a step with your left foot. I like to take 2 steps, but no matter what, you want to make sure your last step is with your left foot. So it's going to look something like this. Okay. Then, you want to extend your hitting arm fully and contact the ball with your palm. So, like this. And you catch it like that. You don't catch it, you hit it. But I'm going to catch it so I don't hit someone in the face. Once you hit it, you want to follow through to your target. So if your coach gives you a zone, you want to hit that zone. You follow through with your arm. And you follow through only to about right here so that the ball doesn't go straight into the ground. So now you know how to serve a volleyball and you know a little bit more about the game. So when you play intramurals or play with your friends at a picnic, you can maybe ace them out.
Is there special muscles you have to work out, like serving volleyball?
Legs would be good, so you can push off. Also shoulders, definitely back muscles, things like that. Yeah.
What's the hardest thing in volleyball?
What's the hardest thing in volleyball? Probably either defense or setting. Setting is really hard because you have to get there exactly. Defense, you can kind of cheat a little and move your body. But if you're a setter and you don't get to the ball all the way, they're going to call a double hit on you. And that's a point for you. Anything else?